Morning everybody, how are you doing? Well, it's a gorgeous day here, blue skies, but it's a bit fresh, as you can see from my breath. Hopefully this is the last day of it being this cold and it starts warming up a bit with a few winds and weather from the southwest. But for now, you can enjoy this crisp, lovely day with no wind and get out and get some fresh air. And as always this time of the year, the important message is get some fresh air, get some sunlight, get that vitamin D, because in the northern hemisphere we're only getting 6 hours of this a day pretty much, so get it while you can. The good news is from next week onwards the days are getting longer again, so this is as bad as it gets really in terms of the sunlight. In terms of the garden, I think nearly everything now has gone to bed, either been pruned back or dug up or put away in the shed for the winter, or it's died itself. So there's a few jobs to do in terms of tidying up, but most of the jobs now are indoors. But I'll wander around the garden and then come back at the end to round the year up. Well, it's cold out here, but we'll start in the greenhouse, which is only slightly warmer, and you might be able to see got some bubble wrap around the outside, well, the inside of the outside. One of Monty's tips, trying to keep some of the heat in so that the things in here have a better chance of survival. You can see at the top here, across the top, we've got a few sweet pea. Now, these are getting a bit leggy and a bit long, even though they've been in here for the winter. So the thing you need to do with sweet pea is pick out the tops. So, simple as fingers, nails, hopefully, pick off the tops. There you go. What that does is send messages down to the roots that that's as far as it's going to go for now, and it will start being more bushy. And come next spring and summer, or next summer really, you'll have much bushier, many more flowers on your sweet pea than you will if you leave them go to be long and spindly. So pick out all the tops, or do it for most of them if you're not too sure, and then leave the rest as they are and see how they go. So that's one good thing growing in here. We've got a couple of poppies, Himalayan poppies growing here, and the rest of the things in here are our chilies that are pretty much finished, but we're leaving them on the plant so that we can keep picking them and using them. We do have a couple of tomatoes still going strong here, but really these are now outliers. There's nothing else of any worth growing in the garden on the produce stakes. You can see a lot of things have really suffered in terms of wilting and dying down. But every now and then you'll spot something that's doing okay, and that's the beauty of the garden at this time of year. The artichoke came back too quickly. We had a very, very mild autumn, and I think things came for their second go and have paid the price now. And you can see most plants are wilting and weeping. Not unlike most of us, I imagine. What we'll do with these now these are totally died back. This is the verbena. Just cut that back. The verbena benarensis, we'll cut that back there, right to the base, so it comes back next year. The hollyhocks somehow have hung on a little bit, but they're done now, so we'll cut those back as well. And the salvia amistad, which has shone brightly most of the year, again right back to the base, right back down here. Now be careful on the grass. You shouldn't really walk on frozen grass because it damages the grass for the whole year. So I'm going to tiptoe up past a couple of plants that are doing okay. So the bay and the rosemary, don't mind it at all, they're fine. But at the back you can see trees have lost their leaves, and it really is just survival of the fittest now. And time to go to sleep, prepare for next year. If you can, Don't forget to put water out for the birds, because it's all frozen hard, as you can see here. And put food out as well. And this is our wonderful parsley, which is doing so well. That is just still can cook with this, but unfortunately the plant is not long, I don't think, now until it's gone. And that pretty much is the garden. So that's that. 2022 gardening year comes to an end. Sorry there haven't been so many videos this year. New job, new responsibilities, lots going on in life, and it was difficult this year to do them monthly, let alone fortnightly. But I'll keep persevering and putting them your way. And I want to wish you all a very happy end of the year. Enjoy this time of the year. It's a time to be around people you love and you know well, and huddle close if it's cold where you are. And whatever challenges you face this year, and I know many of us have faced challenges, especially this last quarter of the year, don't forget, next year's always better. And while things may look a bit cold and a bit dark today, at the moment, next year brings new hope. And we all know as gardeners that every year you get more and more surprises and more great things coming up you didn't realise could happen. So have a wonderful end of the year, a lovely Christmas. I'll see you in 2023. Bye bye for now.